Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Darky Umbreon. How we doing? There we go. Hello. I'm doing well, doing well. Hello, monkey. Welcome. Oh, you can see my, like, Pocky garbage. Some, like, other stuff. That's embarrassing. It's okay. But yeah, doing good. We're just kind of hanging out on this beautiful Thursday evening. Hope everyone had a good Wednesday. Had a good Thursday, morning, afternoon, that type of stuff. But yeah. Today, we decided we're going to do something a little different. I came up with the idea while watching Gage's stream. And everyone there who is also a regular viewer of this channel decided it was a good idea. We're going to try... We have 4 shinies on our team right now that we've caught for one reason or another throughout our DLC playthrough. And... you know, what's 2 more? You know, just get it fully kitted out, you know? So, today, just edited the Mario 64 thumbnail. Gage, you're not supposed to tell people. It's supposed to be a secret. But yeah, so we're going after Lapras today to... fill the role Pepsi MAX is currently filling on our team. Hello, Eden. Welcome. But yeah, before we get into that, I want to discuss something. Mainly, I just want to vent a little bit because my PlayStation Move controllers for my PSVR, my woes are not over. I overnighted some batteries. Amazon Prime can work wonders sometimes. But the batteries I got were the same, like, voltage and everything. But here, I'll show you. This is the one that came out of the controller that I replaced. And this is the replacement one. I bought a 2-pack. One is significantly smaller than the other. I guess like 2010 battery and today battery, they're much more efficient with the size and whatnot. So I have it in the Move controller and it works fine. I tested it before stream today. Which one is it? It's this one. But you can hear it kind of, I don't know if that's picking up on the microphone or not. You can hear it like rattling around in there. So I have to get some like double-sided tape or some electrical tape or something to tape the battery down. Forgot about the shape. Oh, were you not here when we talked about these last time, Eden? I don't know if you were in stream. The thing that throws me off about these is the entire time I've known that they exist. I thought that this top ball, the thing that like lights up, was like a hard plastic, but it's actually like rubber and is squishy. And I think that's super weird. But enough about that. Tape them down. That's what I'm going to need to do. It just sucks because I have opened and reclosed that controller like 6 times now. But that's okay, I suppose. Yes, at least it does work. It's just a little annoying. Was recently gifted an Xbox Kinect. I actually kind of like the Kinect. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's kind of janky and doesn't work very well sometimes, but I like it. So first things first on our shiny hunting quest, we have to go here. I really want to get the the Star Wars Xbox like bundle with the Kinect, where it's like R2D2 and the controller C3PO, and I can't remember if the Kinect was special. I think it might have just been like a white regular Kinect. But still cool. The R2D2 one, Xbox 360, that makes like the cool R2D2 sounds when you power it on. Where's the supermarket? Oh, is the supermarket up here? Okay. Oh. Yeah, the question of the day is... what's your favorite dinosaur? I thought since we were going after Lapras, I'd say I'd go with a dinosaur themed question. Oh, ran into a child. Really like the Triceratops, Stegosaurus, Velociraptor, and T-Rex. I'd say Velociraptor is my favorite. I keep running into things. And I believe this is the supermarket. So we need to pick up... we have watercress, wasabi, and watercress. We'll grab 50. Wasabi, we'll grab 50. And then cloth stick. We're gonna grab 50 of these as well. There we go. Can't believe no one laughed at my mom. Oh, I thought you meant that your mom gifted you the Kinect. I didn't realize you said that was your favorite dinosaur. Oh! All dinosaurs are cool. Don't want to meet one in the modern day because it may or may not eat me. This is true. Okay, so we need to get to a good spot to encounter Lapras. Oh boy. But yeah. Sly, welcome in. Always good to see you, bud. Alright, so I'm going for ice sandwiches. I don't think that that's... I can't tell because it's like the water. I can't tell if ice or water type sandwiches are going to be the best. I'm thinking ice and then I just stay kind of... I did take down my over 10 hour Xenoblade video because of a copyright claim. Grinding BP right now. If you want to share the love, I could always open up a Union Circle. That was an idea that... Hey, speak of the devil. Almost speak of the devil. Did you get some suckers, I mean beautiful viewers, to grind BP with you? See, I was just about to say that. Somehow they're gonna summon a shiny during the stream. Peter is the devil. Okay, You're fine with sharing? Alright. Peter, you could be the devil and a sucker. I'm just saying. How did no one set me Satan to date yesterday? I'll keep a mental note for next year, and I'll submit like the South Park Satan. Form a group. Yesterday's stream proved he had the lust to be the devil. Oh shoot, I'm in offline mode. I always forget. It should just turn the internet on. There should be an option that you could just be like, connect as I log on. If Peter's the devil, can I be the angel? I mean, I could see you guys being like the angel and devil, like on my shoulders, during stream. Peter would be like, hey, go do this. I don't know what it would be specifically. And then Monkey's like, no, be a good little boy, do this. All right. It is going. Peter, you missed my spiel about PlayStation Move controllers. Be Kermit with the black robe over his head. But yes, if you would like to grind blueberry points for me while I... It does have a rubber ball on top. I love it. I use it. I just got a PlayStation VR. Definitely make fun of those things when I get to my Wii video. Honestly, they're more comfortable than a Wiimote. And from my experience, the tracking is better on them. They repurpose stress balls. My only problem is that the, like... I don't know how well you can see. There's like a little groove down before the trigger like juts out. Flops, welcome in. Better than a Wiimote Plus. Yeah, the tracking for me has been better than a Wiimote Plus. The tracking has honestly been on par with like a MetaQuest 2 in my experience. Limited experience, but you know. It's circular instead of squareular. Which I really like. It's got more face buttons than a Wiimote. The little nunchuck ripoff is wireless. There's no cable. It is circular, not squareular. Alright. Is anyone else wanting to join this circle? Finally, I am in. It's alright. I know that the, never liked how square a Wiimote feels in your hand. That's why they had to give out the little Wiimote condoms. To round it out a little bit. Would anyone else like to grind BP? You mean cubicle? No, squareular. That's my term. I feel like this talk of shapes could go south. Spherical. It is spherical. I picked Quaxley as my starter. We will set out. We're good. If we need to add someone later, we can always do that. I know Ashley likes to jump in here and do some BP every once in a while. Sprigatito, because cat. I wish I would have picked Sprigatito because Meowscarada is by far my favorite of the final evolutions. Firecroc. Fuecoco. I gotta get back to where the Lapras spawn. And then make our sandwich. Roll the dice and got Quaxley. See, I thought Quaxley looked the best at the first stage, which is generally how I pick my starters, is I just pick the I don't look at the evolutions. I just pick my, like, which of the base ones that I like the best. That's why I went with Chespin in Gen 6, and I went with Rowlet in Gen 7. Maybe I just like grass starters now, I don't know. Personally, I didn't really like the starters much. They're better than last gen starters, at least. Hey, don't you be out here slandering, what's his name? Cinderace's pre-evolution. That I can't think of the name at the moment. Alright. Picnic. What is that Pokemon's name? Cinderace. Scorbunny, that's what it is. Like Inteleon. Hey, just because I had a brain fart doesn't mean that it deserves slander. Okay, we need creative mode. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And then salt, vinegar, and wasabi. Excuse me, this should make an ultra sushi sandwich, which is what we need. Scorbunny's adorable, who I chose for Galar. The middle evolutions for Gen 8 was a nightmare. The group's disbanded. Okay. Can you not make sandwiches in a group? Or was there just like an internet fart out thing? I might not be able to bum battle points off of people. That's sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then vinegar, wasabi. Salt. Sure I got that right. Yeah. Probably Wi-Fi fart. Oh, you think you messed it up? That's okay. After I build this sandwich, I will restart it. 3. I don't know the optimal way to build this. We'll see, I suppose. Ooh. Watercress next. Then the smoked fillet. Makes me want sushi seeing the cloth sticks. I want sushi too. I love sushi. Locally, we have like a sushi train, which is like a reverse buffet, kind of. Where like you pay per plate and each plate has like a color. The depth perception with these sandwiches is awful. I agree. Pick, 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 pick. Yes, okay. Nothing fell off. We're good. Always wanted to try a place like that. Oh, it's so good. And it's so cute. They have like a little conveyor belt that goes around the whole restaurant. And then if you order off the menu, they have like an actual like remote controlled train that has a track above the conveyor belt that'll bring you like if you order something off the menu. It's awesome. And I love plain sushi rice. I don't know why. I just think it's tasty. My husband's hometown has a sushi buffet. You just pay once and eat as much as you want. We did some damage. We have a place like that too. It's like a Chinese buffet, but they have a sushi bar too. And I do love it. Back up. Now, thank you. Poke Portal, Union Circle, Form Group. There we go. Now, everyone who wants to join can join. There are some sushi conveyor belt places that you can get the dirty plates into a gacha game and get anime merch. Oh, that's cool. Ours just kind of stack them up on the table. I do want to go to one of those places where they have like a plate coin slot at the table, and you just put the plate in the coin slot and it keeps track of it for you like automatically. But one of my dreams is to eventually make it out to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. And I've seen some like travel videos of people going there. That's what they do for the gacha machine. Those are really cool. But they have like a lunch special at this sushi train in Portland where every plate's $1. And I want to go so bad. Alright, Sly's back. There we go. Although I hate that it's going to send me back to the, like, Union Circle place again. I think I've heard of that place. Been wanting to go there, too. I hope one day I'm able to do, like, con meetups and stuff with people. I think that would be super fun. Where I live, if it's your birthday, you can get 30% off on your dish. Very nice. Alright, now my thing, we've talked about that before, do a POB, a POB panel at cons. I mean, my local convention, they did like a content creation, how to get started panel last year. And the guy who, like, they had a guy who represented voice acting, a lady who did cosplay, and then a streamer dude. And the streamer dude, he was super cool. He streams on Twitch, and he has like 2,000 subscribers or something. So it's not unrealistic that in a couple of years we would be able to do panels at like smaller conventions. How far out do the Lapras spawn? That's the question. Group disbanded. Alright, I don't think the Union Circle thing's gonna work very well. That's okay, though. I don't know if it's my internet or your internet or like what's going on. But we'll be bigger than 2K. I will say, if anyone wants to make plans, that I will be at Fan Expo Denver in July. I did a single move and it disconnected. That's so weird. It's being real funky. My light controller is having some issues as well. I think it might be on my end, which is unfortunate. But I think it's like the 1st through the 4th. Maybe join me. Will it like end my sandwich if I join you? Let's see. Union Circle, join a group. Let me know what the code is. Hashtag chicken tendies. You don't know? It should tell you when you set it up. Hashtag hot dog. Let's get hashtag hot dog in chat. This is Team Hot Dog territory. Hashtag cheeseburger. I had a cheeseburger for dinner. Yo, hot dogs in chat. Alright, well, let me know when you have a code, Sly. It says my internet is off. That would be the problem. Also, I have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna find a shiny dugong tonight. Seems like Gage is still hungry. Hey, I mean... the hunger is never truly satiated, is it? Love cheeseburgers. Yeah, we had a smaller place. We had a single Stromboli earlier. What's the difference between a Stromboli and a calzone? I've always been curious. Waiting on my husband to go get pizza. Pizza sounds good. Hi, Lapras. What color is shiny dugong? Oh, hey. You know what I forgot to do? I always forget. Resetting my internet? That makes sense. Oh, Gage, could you do me a favor and find, since you find the really nice 3D model animated GIFs of Pokemon, and I just find, like, the sprite art from Gen 5, can you find a shiny Lapras for me? I would appreciate it. It's a baby blue color. Okay, so it's not gonna be hard to spot if we find it. I could have swore it was like a yellow. But I guess that's me. I am wrong. The famous words of one Taylor. What's her middle name? Taylor Allison Swift. I'm the problem. It's me. Try to join you. I need a code. Give me the code, man. Maybe when I googled it, a baby blue one came up. Now you got me all. Gong. Cerebi. Yeah, it is like a creamy yellow color, which is kind of gross. Code is... Alright, no one put anything in chat while I type in this code. NBTRLB. One scoop of soft serve shiny dugong, please. There. With a side of purple Lapras, if we can. There we go. Back to the center area again. Oh, that T-pose though. It was very brief, but it was there. Hey, at least we reset the spawn. You got it for me? Gauge. Save. There. And now we add image. One. Browse. Downloads. Here. Boop. Ta-da! Any others you need? Not at the moment. Although, I don't... Do you use, like, a website for that? That just has, like, a list of all of them? Because if you do, you could just send me the website. I could just pull them myself. Gosh, dang it. Thought you needed two. If we finish this, I think we're gonna go for... I said Electros earlier, but I realized that we took Electros off the team. So we would do Duraludon. Because that's who replaced it. Was Duraludon. That's his name, right? The skyscraper guy? How far out do Lapras spawn? Still got Lapras, still got Dugongs, still got Lapras. Because if I could just, like, shoot between these two, like, banks. With the power of Monkey, I shall get the shiny Lapras. I'm not gonna lie, the power of Monkey has gotten us several shinies on stream. So I will take the power of Monkey. It seems to only work in the last minute of a sandwich. But you know. Join in a bit. Sounds good, Alex. Monkey power. Oh, whoops. Milcery. Still sending you monkey luck no matter how long you have on the sandwich. I appreciate that. I'm still thinking that the ice type encounter power is going to be the better one for us than the water one, because the water one we're going to get like love discs and luminions, and we drifted into that one. Send the site to me. Sweet. I appreciate that. Oh, just shinyhunters.com. There, I just put it in chat. Gage can still send it if you want like a more permanent. Gosh dang. My controller's acting funky. I don't know if it's just like the online like part of it, but Reuniclus would also be a sick shiny to find. Forgot about the North Korean show that I had to do last night. Looked at our messages. I have a book that I really want to read. I found it at Dollar Tree of all places, but it's a book about the making of the North Korean Godzilla knockoff, Pulgasari. Which also made me really want to watch the movie Pulgasari. I don't know, maybe just like North Korean propaganda films are my thing. But the VHS versions, which is personally what I would want, you can get it on DVD, but I'd want the VHS, is like $100. If you want the ones with like English subtitles. More like Pagasari. But yeah. I find it's truly bewildering that Kim Jong-il just wanted to be a movie director. But what's his name? Johnny Harris does like investigative journalism videos on YouTube, and he did one about Kim Jong-il being a movie director, and it's truly wild stuff. If you want to take it. What is going on with this snow? The snow is funky. Take apart its way that dictatorship part of him, he's kind of inspirational. Yeah. Like if you just ignore the human rights violations, real cool guy. Gotta bust out the 5Ds around like the dugongs and stuff. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Can't fault him for following his dream. Cinema is one of the very few things that North Korea is like accepting of from like international nickname form is pinned. I appreciate that, Gage. Thank you. Pro tip for anyone who wants to make YouTube videos: find some people that you trust. And give them editor privileges on your channel, and then they will do all of the hard work for you. Big brain moves. Wonder how that sequel Dodgeball movie is going. Man, I hope it comes out. I love Dodgeball. Alan Tudyk as the pirate guy in that is truly incredible. Alan Tudyk's just a great actor in general. He's an amazing actor. I love Firefly. Firefly is my favorite TV show. And man, him and Firefly is so good. Hello, Laprases. I wish you could picnic on the water. I guess we can like pop up here and picnic. Shelby's never seen Dodgeball, so I bought the Blu-ray. Loved him in Doom Patrol. I haven't seen him in Doom Patrol. Yo? Hey, bud. Oh. That must be Sly as a shiny Gyarados. Hi, Sly. What's up? I was gonna say, I didn't think that Gyarados spawned in these waters. Got excited for a moment. I was very confused for a sec. And then, Jaywitz's Poke Problems started playing in my head. If you haven't heard that, it's, whenever he's, like, legitimately a good rapper, and, like, that's how he started, like, making content, was doing, like, freestyle rap and beatboxing. But, like, in, like, 2011, 2012, when every YouTuber decided, I need to make a, like, a music video, he did Poke Problems, and it's still a banger. Also, his, like, trading card game theme song also goes super hard. And all his verses in the Pokemon ciphers also go hard. If you can't tell, I'm just a big Jaywitz fan. I wish he'd make videos. Oh. There he is, his Reshiram. Let's just hope Sly doesn't have a shiny Lapras. You don't? Nothing really spawns out in this middle section, which makes me believe I should probably stick closer to the shorelines. Wish I had one though, because it's awesome. It is such a cool shiny. It is one that I originally wanted to hunt in Pokemon Crystal, because it's like the once a day thing. So just like I think it spawns on Fridays. I might be wrong. It might be Saturdays. But just like every Saturday, do a soft reset stream for Lapras and Crystal. If I ever get a 3DS capture card, which I really want, but they're like $300 to get one installed. And you have to supply your own 3DS, which I have plenty of. I have like 5 or 6 3DSs. I'd probably just send in my Japanese one and then mod it so that I can have English support emulation at that point. Yeah, but then, like, it's hard to transfer the save file, and then I can't put it in Pokemon Bank and then transfer it to home, and it's all just a big thing. Plus, I like the original hardware. So Gage, you know where that dono link is, and you can take the money you were saving for the Switch and buy me a 3DS capture card. I kid. Are there Laprasi up here? Laprases, Laprasi. I don't get the appeal of having the past Pokemon in new games. Just play the new games? Because they go on a journey. I think it's really cool that, at least for now, Pokemon you catch in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald can be transferred all the way up to the modern games. A lot of people spend like an exorbitant amount of time doing ribbon quests with Pokemon, where they'll catch a Pokemon in Pokemon Crystal, or not Crystal, Pokemon Coliseum, and they'll transfer it all the way up, and they'll get every ribbon on a Pokemon that you can get on it, like, as you go through each game. I think that's cool. Plus, like, if you have Pokemon from when you were, like, 8, and you want to keep them in perpetuity, it's possible. Sounds like a massive waste of time. I don't know. I think it's cool. But I'm also planning on doing a full living dex in 3rd gen, so, you know, to each their own. Hint of the next Pokemon. I'm gonna be a ghost fish. Are you gonna be oh, what's his name? Basculegion? That's how they keep getting your money. Same. They keep taking my money. Oh, hey, we need, oh, we still have 5 minutes left on this. But, honestly, I think that's a part of, oh, it's a, terrestrialized Pokemon. Part of the reason I think that I can't really get into JRPGs a whole ton is because there he is, Basky Legion. Is because there's no, like, once you're done with the game, you're just kind of done. And, like, they're a lot of work and a lot of time commitment. I tried to 100% Xenoblade, so I can't say anything about wasting time. But, like, once you get done with the game, you're, like, done, and there's nothing really you can take with you. Whereas when Pokemon, you can put, like, 400 hours into it or whatever. And then, like, all of the things you caught and, like, met along the way, you can, like, take with you up to the next game. He's fast. He is fast. Hi, Lapras. But for those who have shiny hunted, I wouldn't do this as a question of the day because I know that there's a large chunk of my audience who doesn't actively shiny hunt. But those of you who do or have in the past, what has your longest shiny hunt been? Let me know. Sandy Shocks. Three minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Currently hunting Mudsail and Ultra Sun. Still haven't found one. Still trying for that green apple from Christmas. My longest hunt took me... I hunted it on and off for 2 years. And it was the shiny Totodile in Soul Silver. I wanted to do a shiny badge quest. And it took me on and off over 2 years and over 80,000 soft resets. So it was brutal. But whenever I caught it, Shelby was there. I caught it during COVID. It showed up on screen, and I, started just, running around the house. I was, freaking out. Isn't Heart Gold Soul Silver the longest wait time between soft resets? It might be, but when you do the starters in that game, all 3 of them have a chance to be shiny. So you get 3, chances per soft reset. And, I was hunting for Totodile. So luckily, I got it on the first phase. But technically I was seeing 3 Pokemon per soft reset, which was nice. I think that Ruby and Sapphire have the fastest time between soft resets. That's the last game that didn't shiny lock the starters. Oh, wait, no, the longest reset is... Technically, the longest reset is the shiny Jirachi from the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc. But that's just because you have to transfer the Jirachi and then play the game on a fresh save file up to when you get the Pokedex. So it's a fast reset's 15 minutes. But Gen 6 you can shiny hunt the starters, but it's 2 minutes per reset. Because you have to go through all the story stuff where they, pick your nickname and stuff. I do have the Coliseum bonus disc, and I really want to do the Jirachi hunt. I know it's like basically impossible to do if you have just one copy and one GameCube and one game going at the same time. You need like 6 of each or something ridiculous. Never tried to shiny hunt starters before. Probably never will. If you can get your hands on a copy of the 3rd gen games, it's pretty... That's a pretty quick one. I know that my specific experience with the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, shinies are not like the norm. So if you have like $200 burning a hole in your pocket and can get your hands on a copy of one of those games, recommend it. You can do it in this game too, since they're all available. This is true. You could just do like the encounter hunts or whatever. You could also do the Hoenn starters in Legends Arceus, which I know people like, because you can do the outbreak hunts, which are pretty fast. You can skip the top bread. I mean, you can skip the top bread, but... people just like do this, right? The gamer in you wants the challenge. It's open face. There is risk involved in putting the bread on top. Your OCD's bad now. I mean, Right AirPod for sale is still really into that sandwich. We get the encounter power just the same. So hey, it works. If you put the top bread on, it might go all topsy-turvy. I have been burned by the top bread in the past, where you put the top bread on and one of the items falls off, and then instead of like a level 2 encounter power, you get a level 1, and it's just a big pain in the butt. Hi, Sly. Keeping me on my toes. It's necessary because some sandwiches is impossible to balance on the top bun. This is true. I saw you as a sleepy Vaporeon over there. Oh, now he's gone. Shiny Vaporeon trolled you. I feel like that's Sly's like top priority at the moment. Is what can we think that they have a shiny of? That Gyarados one will probably be a short though, because that one was good. Oh. That one got me. Lapras, won't you be purple for me? Lapras. I forgot my water today. That's a bummer. Maybe after this next sandwich, I'll run up and grab it. And then you guys can put, like, water bottles in chat or something. No, I'm not drinking toilet water. I'm drinking water bottle water. Ooh. We got waves and watermelons. You know what? Generation 10, give me a watermelon Pokemon. No water? That's kind of rude. My favorite is the Jailer Keys Pokemon. I love Klefki. Even when it came out, people were dogging on Klefki, and I was like, no. He's my boy. You want a Moose Pokemon? Moose Pokemon would be cool. Klefki's great. I was really hoping that we would get like regional variants or like paradox Pokemon of Klefki, and it was just like the one in the past would just be like real old timey keys made out of like wood or something, and then the future one would be like key cards for everything. Need a capybara Pokemon. Cappy Pokemon would be adorable and awesome. It's true. They could make like one of like the early route rodent Pokemon a capybara. That'd be cool. Next Legends game, you can have that variant. What if they did? Don't think we're getting a direct. It's possible. Anything's possible if you believe. I think it'd be funny if they did a direct the day before the Pokemon Direct, and then still had an announcement of the Pokemon Direct during the Nintendo Direct. Would rock a 16 capybara if they made one. There's a zombie Cappy that you can battle in Battle Cats, so maybe a Pokemon Cappy be the opposite of that, like a Fairy Angel Cappy. It's possible. I'd be into it. Hello. I'd like Lapras, please. Do we have Dragon Eevee? Give me Ghost Eevee. And the stone you evolve it with is just stone. One of them has a ground type, so I can call him Capchungus. Yeah, kill your Eevee. No. I think that the types that most deserve an evolution are probably Ghost, Dragon, and Rock. Or Fighting. Fighting would be cool. I think if they do another one, they should do a trio, and it's like one of the opposite, or like the non-starter, like, trios that work in a circle. Like, they can't do Psychic Dark Fighting, because there's already a Psychic and a Dark one. But I think there's another one. It's like Ground, Flying, Electric? They could do that, I think. Got an idea for past Klefki. Its name is Looming Locks. That would be cool. Jolteon. Oh yeah, they do have an electric one. I don't know if it's possible to do one like that. Eevee, there's a 50% chance that it can evolve into either evolution method by throwing it off a cliff. There is always the route that they introduce a new type and have Eevee evolve into that. That's true. Like, people will never, ever stop conspiring about sound type until it happens. Every time they're like talking about a new mechanic, they're like, sound type, it's gotta be sound type. So I don't need to explain it. Why it would evolve into Ghost Eevee if it doesn't fly. Then Disarming Voice would be a sound type move. It's true, Uproar would be a sound type move. Roar, Screech, Hyper Voice. Basically all of Exploud's entire moveset. Sound type sounds stupid. People have been asking for it forever. Since at least Gen 6. That's when I think it really picked up, because they were like, we're doing a new type. And then they didn't announce what the new type was until much later. People just want to make Exploud good. It's true. Exploud is a sick Pokemon. Oh, hi, Lapras. Should be a light type. Yes, I know. Typically, Fairy is light. I don't know how they would balance a new type. Fairy type absolutely changed the meta. It did, and Fairy type is a little too good, in my opinion. Like, they introduced it to balance Dragon type, and they just made another type that was too good. I think it'd be hilarious if they introduced a new type, and then it was just, like, objectively garbage. It's like the new bug type. Paper type. Yeah, they gotta do paper and scissors type. Plastic type. By day one, if that happened. Peter type. Glass type is weak to rock. resistant to fire. That would be an interesting Pokemon concept. You give me, like, a Pokemon who's a ground type and, like, has, like, heavily themed around sand. And then if it gets hit by a fire move, it changes into, like, a glass form. That would be an interesting concept. I don't know what you would do with that. Strong against grass, weak against bugs, because I find bugs freaky. There you go. Also, I keep getting sucked underwater. I don't know what's up with that. Not all bugs, just the huge bugs. Aren't, like, most of the bugs in Pokemon huge bugs? Except for, like, Joltik. You're not shiny, are you? No. Horsey's one of those where I can never tell if it's shiny or not. Exactly why the monkey type would be weak against bug type. Don't monkeys pick bugs out of their fur and eat it? That's true. Alright. What are we looking at for time? 16 minutes. 16 minutes! 16 minutes till Christmas. My sister will never watch this, so I feel safe telling it to you all. But my sister's favorite movie in the whole world is The Grinch. Like the Jim Carrey one. And I collect VHS tapes. I have a small collection. That little wooden, like, storage thing behind me. If you're ever curious what's in it, it's my extremely small collection of Sega Genesis games. I only have like 4. And the rest of it's filled with VHS tapes. Excuse me. Collection stream win. See, I've been in my house for like 2.5 years, and I still haven't fully set up my like streaming studio and my game room. But once I do, I want to do like a game room tour. Game rooms, technically there's 2 of them. Be a fun reel / TikTok. It would. I got some funky stuff. I got Digimon VHSs. I got this, which is hot garbage. The tape's actually in my VCR, but incredible moments of our 20th century. And this tape is like what you would show an alien in 1990 if they like landed on planet Earth. Because it's like the most basic like headline version of every event that happened from 1900 to 1989. Just move my setup so I get the joy of redecorating. It's fun. It's just kind of a pain in the butt as well. Because I have to like hang shelves, and then I have that giant CRT. Maybe you make one short a week showcasing one of your collections. I could do that. That'd actually be really fun, I think. But that TV back there it's a 36-inch Sony Wega, and it's like 300 pounds. So once I have to set up all the consoles, because I have just been plugging them in one by one into the front panel. But when I get them set up, I want to just leave them there until I either die or move. But I want to have the best video quality possible, and all I have for most of them is composite video, so I want to get at least S-video cables for all of the consoles I have. Can you do a red quest so we can do a group quest to get lots of BP? What is the red quest? I might be able to knock it out real quick. Photo of a steel type and claim victory in a terror raid. Do we have a terror raid nearby that we can bust out real quick? Is this raid over here mine? But anywho, so I collect VHS tapes, so I'm at Goodwill every once in a while looking for VHS tapes. Challenge as a group. And I find copies of The Grinch, like, a lot. And so I've started buying them every single time I find them, because they're like a nickel. And every time I find one, I give it to my sister and act like I have never given her one before. Be like, yeah, do you like it? I think it's really funny. Hello. Thank you.
It's spinach and feta.
Thank you. I got pizza. Let's go. Ooh, almost lost it. Pizza! I was just talking about how I wanted pizza. Let's go. We did get pizza. Alright, we're just gonna spam Earthquake. And next, my husband is right outside. Right out now. Is out now. Almost slid the pizza into Lapras's mouth. Lapras can't have my pizza. It's mine. Oh, that's tasty. Choose type Pokemon. Mayor McCheese Pokemon win. Are there any cheese-themed Pokemon? Seems like something they would have done. I don't think Miltank quite counts, because it's just like milk. But... Got the Ditto blocks. Once Pokemon goes back to America, base it off of Wisconsin, then we can have cheese Pokemon. Cheese Pokemon and beer Pokemon. And that's about it. And Packers. I'm a Vikings fan, so I have to hard disagree with the Packers. Beer. What kind of beer do you like, Eden? I'm a basic boy. I don't drink beer a whole lot though. Mexican beer? That makes sense. You're in Texas. Dos Equis or Modelo? I think Modelo is vile. I live in like a Hispanic neighborhood, so a lot of the like Mexican cervezas, if you will, are sold at like the corner stores and stuff. And I picked up some Modelos and we got tacos and played El Chavo Kart one night, and the Modelo was just horrible. It's been so long. You can get a crack a 12 pack right after giving birth. Honestly, if that was ever something I had to go through, hear me out. A Sinistea regional variant that's beer or wine. Totally fit my hospital bag. No, if I ever... I'm a basic little boy. I just drink Busch Light because it is basically water. But if I ever had the ability to give birth and then did give birth, the first thing I'd want afterwards would be like a 12 pack of Busch Light and like a Chicago beefs, like an Italian beef sandwich. Doctor hands you the baby to hold for the first time. It's a 12-pack instead. Now we're getting the right ideas. I'd be like, it's beautiful. No. Me and Flops. Never let him forget this. All week he's been talking about doing a 9-for-9 challenge during the baseball season. And we have it planned for sometime in June on a Saturday. All wrapped up in a blanket too. You gotta keep it cold. 9-for-9 is 9 innings of baseball, and you have to eat 9 hot dogs and drink 9 beers. So he's officially on Team Hot Dog. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a grand old time. Not be able to handle all those hot dogs. Pizza's here? Sounds good, Eden. We'll be here. I'm not worried about the hot dogs. I'm a hefty boy. I can handle my hot dogs. It's the beer that I'm worried about. That's a lot of beer. Hello? People who do that are the real athletes. Yeah. And we're doing it in the comfort of our own home. Well, my home. The people who do that, like at the stadiums, are 1, warriors, 2, loaded. Like, A hot dog and a beer at like any MLB stadium in the country is minimum like $12. Try to find the Ditto blocks. I gotta try and find the shiny Lapras. But if I see any around here, I will snag them. Saw a dude trying it in front of me at a game, and he barfed at the 6th. Found one so far. There was a little over here. There's got to be one over here, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the Ditto Blocks quests. I don't see them. Telling us about the 9 for 9 challenge. Reminds me of the time where the monkey sibling game had a pizza eating contest. Oh no. How did that go? You find them, they are obvious. This is true. Once you spot them, it's just that they're so few and far between. 2 more. Especially if there's like one in a cave or something. That's super annoying. Plus the polar section is like all purple blocks. Pumpkin one, and then proceeded to barf all over. In high school, I did like powerlifting, and so our diets were insane. So in high school, when I was powerlifting, I was eating 10,000 calories a day. And when I was doing that, we used to do this thing where we'd go to Hoo Hot and do a thing we called the 10 bowl challenge, where it didn't matter what you put in it or how many you ate at a time. If you had to eat 10 bowls of like Hoo Hot ingredients, and it was awful. Me and Flops and a couple of guys we play Magic with did find a cheat code to finance our Magic the Gathering addiction. And that is, there's a place, it's like 4 hours away from us, so we'd have to like make a day of it. But you and one person, like you and one other person, oh hey, I found the last one. Oh, and I ran into a Cubchoo. But it's like a 30-inch pizza, and you and one other person have an hour to finish it, and we're like, that's child's play. Found a shiny Golett? Very nice. If only I could find my shiny. Alright. We are on to our third sandwich. I'm going to run up and grab my water bottle. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. No, not portal. We want picnic. I'm writing about that. There we go. Water's in chat. I got water. My big chungus water. Let's get cooking. I'm gonna try and build it like the picture looks. Oh shoot, I messed it up. The cloth things were supposed to go under the rice. Too late for that now. Or over the rice. Two. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, no! Rip. It's fine. We're only gonna get level 1 though, unfortunately. This would be a horrible sandwich to try and eat. Who was it? Purple Cliff built like 1-for-1 recreations of sandwiches from this game, and they all turned out like horribly. The rice looks like puke. It does. Oh, we only get encounter power level 1. So, we're just gonna remake it. So I'm not gonna waste half an hour. It does look like puke. It does look... Oh. Hello? Group's disbanded. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Did I goof it? Picnic? I think I did goof it. Make a sandwich. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you carrying this folding table with you at all times? That's a fantastic question. Watercrests. Smoked fillet. I don't know why they called it smoked fillet when it's very obviously salmon. Rice. Oh, default, default. Pick. There we go. My chat filters are too harsh? What do you mean? Did you try to say dang or something? Okay, just trying to say naughty words. Big Butt Cheeks was held for review. Well, did you review it? Well, yeah. I mean, you can change them. That's fine. I think I cranked them way up when we had the incident with the adult content creator spam bot. Thank you for letting my comment through. Like, that's the only thing I can figure out what to do, like, on the fly. So I just, like, cranked it down real hard. I need to go through and just, like, put, like, specific words in. Like, 18 plus, probably, like, OnlyFans probably needs to go in there. Not that I have anything against those things, it's just not something that I am... Streams are PG-13, they don't really need big filters. Yeah, mainly I just want them there to auto-filter out, like spam bots for adult content. That's the big thing. I don't really care about anything else, for the most part. Like, maybe copy what spam bots post and filter that. I have done that in the past. I've only gotten 2, like, bots in my chat. I've been lucky. But also it could be that, like, my auto stuff's just been catching a lot of them. I remember a while ago, before I came about here, I remember there was a bit of a situation with a person as well. That is true. Oh yeah, that's why butt was... We had to mute the word butt for a while. I forgot about that. Bro, don't act sly. I caught you looking. I caught that Lapras. We did have to mute the word butt for a while. Someone was weird to Monkey in the Mario 64 streams. Story time, you want to know? I don't want to disparage anyone. Plus, Monkey was the victim, we'll say, of the harassment, so we will let them tell the story if they would like. Yo, I'm getting tons of Lapras spawn. None of them are purple. It's a sad day. Yeah, it was a very... We had to have an uncomfy talk live on stream. And then Monkey just, like, became a mod, like, very soon after. Because they're always here anyway, so if anything like that were to happen again, they could just delete them. Oh. Yes, that is why butt was banned. But they have not shown up for a while, so we should be fine. Had a similar situation. Yeah. Like, all the usual stuff should be, like, on there, like, on the list. Like, all of your slurs and your hate speeches and whatnot, but butt was banned for a while. Kids, man. Yeah. And, like, technically, if I'm being, like, a letter of the law about it, super lucky I haven't had any problems yet. That's good. Well, also, Gage, you also stream when generally all of the kids are in school. So, that's something, that's a pro of the time slot, I suppose. At least you have been recently with the noon to 3 schedule. Can't wait to be in that time slot. Here on POB Broadcasting Network. Pretty sure in both situations it was a kid trolling us. It's true. Technically, if I'm going by the letter of the law, my stream is marked not for kids. So if someone makes it explicitly known to me that they are under the age of 18, they should probably be immediately banned. But I understand, like, I am generally playing children's games, and so it's going to attract that kind of people. But my patience with them is pretty short. I don't particularly like kids. I'm not planning on having kids. I had a kid's mom apologize to me a week after the incident. Well, that's good at least, I suppose, that they took control of the situation. But yeah, so my views for kids acting a fool in my stream are short. YouTube counts kids as under 13, so I don't want anyone not allowed on YouTube on my channel. That makes sense. Couldn't tell if it was really was the mom or the kid trying to troll me. I mean, sometimes the kids will pose as their mom because they're too embarrassed for it to actually be them, but they still feel bad. Because children, too, can feel remorse. I also remember a little bit after the butt incident here, the kid was asking to be a mod here. Yeah, like almost immediately after, we were like, hey, if you do that again, you're gonna get banned. They were like, can I be a mod? It's like, no, man. And at that time, I don't even think, Monkey wasn't even a mod yet. I was like, I basically don't mod anyone I don't know in real life. And then Gage became a mod because he was doing work for the channel. And then Monkey became a mod because they're here, like, every stream. And have been since May. And I appreciate that. That's why if you do exclamation point mod in my chat command for that is low-key kind of, like, salty. because I made it for one person. If it still works. I don't remember if I got rid of it or not. Flops and Shelby are also cool people. And that's why they're mods. Flops is a mod because he edits all my videos, and he's an editor on my account. And I've known him since 8th grade. And Shelby is my wife. So... Is exclamation point mod still... I might have gotten rid of it because it was very salty. Chat commands, custom... No, exclamation point mod's still there. Stream Elements is just slacking. It was very salty. Just punches your face through the screen. It's still on there. I don't know why Stream Elements is slacking. Will it work for me? Are any of them working? Is it on? Yeah. There. The question mark. Exclamation point mod. I turned it off and then turned it back on again. So we'll see if that works. Stream Elements just doesn't want to be salty for me today. Weird. Anyway, the gist of it was like, here are the mods. No, I'm not accepting applications for new ones. And then it was like, at the end, it was like, if everyone is a mod, then no one's actually a mod. Because this was at a point in time where... Okay, why did question work but not mod? I don't know. That is strange. I'm thinking it might be because the mod chat command's too long. And something... Because it's so long and salty that I had to... It took 2, like, spots. Here, I'll just copy paste it. Yeah, it's because it's too long to fit in one chat box. That's why it's not working. But that's what it's supposed to say when you hit that. But I was tired of saying, like, no, you can't be a mod, so it's just like, exclamation point mod in chat. When I start getting more viewers on streams, I might make Eden and Peter mods. That makes sense. I keep mine pretty small, at least for now, because it can, like, honestly, for new people coming in, time to wreak havoc. For new people coming into a stream, like, seeing just a wall of blue wrenches can be intimidating for some people, and they don't like that. So I try to keep it limited. But hi, Milsery. Oh, Lapras. Won't you? Gosh dang it. I'm not able to turn in time. Stuff keeps popping up in front of me. There we go. We're still... yeah. Gosh dang it. I don't know why more stuff keeps spawning in that is not ice type. I'm thinking about removing a mod because they're just almost never there, and I don't really know them much. Is it me? You could just be straightforward. It won't hurt my feelings. I'm kidding. We've done videos together. We certainly have. Maybe one day we'll be the... I wouldn't remove you. I appreciate that. We're real close from what you've seen. This is true. It's weird to think with how like much stuff me and Gage have done together and like how often we interact online that we've A, never met each other in person, and B, we've only known each other for like a year. But hey, if you wanted to go to Fan Expo Denver, January 1st through the 4th. When that video game podcast of the 3V coming out? Probably a bit less than a year, actually. That's true. Because we met probably a few weeks before I started streaming. Because I started being active on Flops' stuff, like in his Discord and whatnot. Yeah. When are we gonna convince Flops to do the Tendo podcast? I was there for your first stream. This is true. You were there for my first stream. One of like 3 people, I think. Which, for first stream standards, 3 people, like, is pretty insane. Also, it's cool how you and I are basically the same. We've known each other for less than a year, and we're good buddies, and even if we haven't done projects together, that's true. Honestly, I've probably, with like streams and whatnot, I've probably spent more time with you guys than like IRL friends in the last year. Really look forward to Tuesdays and Thursdays now. Tuesdays and Thursdays have a good lineup. I'm still trying to convince Flops to fill that 3 to 6. But, like, we get off work at 3 o'clock, like, in and around 3 o'clock. And he's like, how would I do that when I'm here? I was like, you could just stream from the office. IRL stream, baby. That'd be hard for him to do since he doesn't do a face cam. Could try to go till 4. Just wear a mask at work. Go full Kanye West. Wear a ski mask everywhere. Still got 11 minutes on the sandwich. Sometimes the sandwiches go like super fast. You're like, I can't believe it's already done. And then sometimes you're like, man, I feels like I've been searching forever, but it's only been 4 minutes. Need to eat before or during your stream before you go for a longer time. Here's what you do. I need you guys to come back to the surface. Okay. I thought one of them looked funky. I guess I was wrong. Need coffee, that's the problem. You need to get sponsored by Gamer Subs. Let them know how much you love their tasteful waifu cups, and they'll give you a bunch of product for free. Espresso machine for your room. Here's what you do. Once you get monetized, you start eating on stream, because then it's a tax write-off. If you ever wondered why full-time streamers are always eating on stream, that's why. It's because then it's technically a business expense, and they can write off their DoorDash or whatever. Any Lapras luck? Not quite. I wish. But it's all a part of the formula. We're gonna go another like 40 minutes. There's a group of people on the internet who love to watch people eat. That's true. People who are into mukbang content, those are the ones you need to look out for. They really shouldn't tax food. I mean, you're telling me, dog. Yeah, mukbang stuff is weird. Shouldn't have to pay for water. Yup. Dude, the tiny Asian girls that do mukbangs. It's so weird. You ever, like, accidentally, they find you for collecting rainwater? Yeah, that is super weird. I feel like I am due financial compensation for, like, being surprise mukbanged. Where you're, like, scrolling through TikTok and then it's just, like, someone... It's like a time lapse of someone eating an entire, like, tray of, like, noodles. Eventually, if and when the Pob gang goes to a convention tour, goes on a convention tour, maybe Pob can finally meet the true face behind the monkey. I mean, it is possible. We could do a Pob gang meetup. We need to create a weekly Pob channel. I wish you could do teams like you can on Twitch, where you, like, basically your channel just has, like, a like, team affiliation tied to it, and then if you click on the team, it just shows you all of the channels that are a part of that team. And that's what would make sense to me. Pob commentary channel. Stop comparing me to Chugga. What? Like the Runaway guys? We just do voice commentary over each other's content. Yeah, Peter, if you ever get a spare 3 hours and want to do commentary over this Lapras shiny hunt, let me know. I'll send you the footage. can do it. I don't sleep. Oh. I unfortunately need sleep due to having to go to work. I didn't choose the getting up at 5:30 in the morning life. The 5:30 in the morning life chose me. I think we can share ownership of a channel. I think you can. I just need money so I can quit my 2 jobs. Sorry, Xbox gave me a notification that covered up your chat. And I can get sleep back. Man, I can't imagine having 2 jobs. I did it in high school, and it was brutal. I can't imagine doing it now. But I guess if you want... West Coast is so expensive. Yeah, I suppose if you want the SoCal weather, you gotta pay the SoCal prices. And that is unfortunate. I just live in the middle. It is significantly less expensive, but for like, I don't know, there's 52 weeks in a year. For like 48 of them, the weather sucks. Don't let anyone fool you when they're like, oh, we get all 4 seasons, because you don't want them. 3 out of the 4 you don't want. I guess kind of a big reason I left Cali years ago. I moved to Oregon so I could get that tax-free. There you go. But winter blows for obvious reasons. Summer blows for obvious reasons. Spring, if you got any sort of allergies, don't even bother. Texas has no state income tax, just a bunch of other bad stuff. Just private everything. Canada only has 3 seasons: freezing cold winters, boiling hot summers, and slushy. Fall's literally the best season. It's true. But at least where I am, because I'm like middle Midwest. Not middle of the Midwest, middle of the country Midwest. Fall lasts exactly like 2 weeks. Other than that, it's just like the like prequel to winter or pouring rain. And then the summertime, it's like just unbearably hot. Also, I ain't going to Denver. I mean, why not? Why not go to Fan Expo Denver? It's gonna be a good time. Everyone's gonna have loads of fun. Peter can go. It's like meeting in the middle, technically, for For me, at least, I guess. Because life. We'll all meet one day. We'll have to go to, like, Fan Expo Canada. Insert Canadian city here. Because then we have an excuse to go to Canada. And, we get to see Monkey. We still have the... Oh, it's only for another minute. This is prime hunting time right here. This last minute. And get Tim Hortons. Man, I want Tim Hortons so bad. The Monkey Gang wanted to put our names in for a con to invite us. Can you, like, submit an application to be a panelist? Or is that, like, a mainly, like, a they reach out to you kind of thing? I'm sure you can. Next con I go to, which is Fan Expo Denver, July 1st to the 4th, if you want to go. I'm just gonna take whatever my most recent video is and just blast it on airdrop throughout the week. I choose the most popular ones to increase the hype of the con. Plus, 5 of us put in the Pop Gang, Puffy Pumpkin, Yumu, Taco, and I need to get over my social anxiety before I can go to a con. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, everyone has social anxiety at a con. Not enough space for your Pokemon to pick. Oh no. Or don't gauge. Let that be your charm. Okay. Picnic. I also want to get stickers made. Let me be awkward. Let me being awkward be my charm. Yeah. Works for plenty of people. Two, 3. Don't you fall. 1, 2, 3. Don't you fall. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. There we go. I love the sandwich song. Sandwich song rocks. Oh. Okay. For not doing episode numbers and the thumbnails of the project. I'm curious if that deters people. I feel like it probably does. Because they're like, oh, this is episode 12 or whatever. I don't want to have to watch the first 11. Makes sense. If we don't find the shiny Lapras today, and we have to do it again on Tuesday, it won't be episode 14, it'll be episode 13, part 2. Seems to work for Eden. That's true. I'm not gonna lie, I saw, when I first met Eden, she had like 500 subscribers, and then it's like I blinked, and now she has like 950. It's kind of insane. I know that, like, don't know how much it matters. I know that, like, the numbers can kind of, like, snowball as you get bigger, because obviously there's more word of mouth going around. But, like, the growth has been insane. The number of the thumbnail. That makes sense. Maybe for next, my next game I won't do it. See what it affects. Stupid COVID. Oh. Just be silent the whole episode. Yo, those like no commentary long play videos go, they do super well. I'm just throwing it out there. Or do sign language / mime. Yo, charade stream when? That's what my brother-in-law watches. He says he hates commentary let's plays. I mean, they're wild. I think my favorite, like, straight up let's play content out there is, the, like, GDQ, where they have like a panel of commentators like commentating a speedrun. Charade stream sounds like fun. Some people just want to enjoy the game. That's true. But my thought is, if you want to just like enjoy the game, just play the game, man. Love GDQ stuff. GDQ is it's so cool. I just like simple playthroughs. Most of the time, if I watch, like, gaming content, I watched a speedrun of Super Mario 64, but the controller was a drum set. I was looking at the speedrun charts, for Dragon Quest Builders. There's only 6, runs, like, official runs of the game. So I'm thinking about maybe cutting together my playthrough of it into one video and submitting it for speedrun. I like the commentary that you guys do. I appreciate it. Most of the time if I watch gaming content, I do it mainly for the personality of the host or like the person playing it. Because like if I really want to see a game, I'll just go play the game. I saw GDQ, I think it was from a couple years ago, where they did 2 games, 1 controller. I know some people want to see a game before they play it, just to see if they like it. That's true. I always go for the game ranks before you buy it games for that. Or before you buy it videos. To see if like I'm vibing with the game or not. It's really love the voices that Gage and Peter do for characters in games. I watch reviews, but I try to avoid Let's Plays. Yeah. I'm a gambling man. I just go for it. I'm capital P poor, so I can't just buy a game that I don't know if I'm gonna be into it. Unless it's like $5 at like the retro game store, then I'll just go for it. Like if it's a new release, like full price game, I gotta do some research. Games are getting too expensive to gamble these days. My wallet hates me. I don't know if you have any other expensive hobbies, Peter. But honestly, gaming's probably my least expensive hobby. Because I also build Gundam kits and play Magic the Gathering. Like the $1 per hour on video games, you really can't beat. I collect Pokemon cards and manga. I dabble in collecting manga. Things do add up. Yeah, like $7 per manga. Like, per volume. When you're gonna blast through it in like 20 minutes. It's wild. I'm a part of like a buy nothing page on Facebook though. It's up to $12 to $15 now. Jeez. Or collect manga because I love how they look on a shelf. I do too. I remember as a kid, the thing that blew me away is I saw the Dragon Ball Z manga at my public library growing up, and they had like all of the characters like running on the spine, and I thought it was really cool. Cosplay and my drag hobby is expensive, so I feel you guys. Yeah. I've, like, dipped my toe into Warhammer, but every time I do, I'm like, I can't do this, man. $50 for a box of minis, like, and you need, like, 8 boxes minimum to, like, actually play. Remember when Borders was still in business, and I would steal manga from them? Yeah, I like expensive makeup and skincare. Dude, Warhammer's crazy. Warhammer is crazy. Like a playable army of Warhammer costs like $2,000. It is mind-boggling how people get into that. Like, I gotta sell my kidney for a full set, basically. But some of it looks so cool. I'm really into the Battle Sisters in Warhammer, which are like heavily armored space nuns with guns. And they have a tank in their unit called the Exorcist. And the tank shoots like mortar shells out of a church organ. And it is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. They're like big power, like heavy like not heavy artillery, but like heavy, like boss unit. Just looked it up. That's badass. It's cool. They're one of like their big like boss units is called shoot, what is it called? Something of Saint Catherine, I think. This is it. What's it called? What's it called? The Triumph of Saint Catherine is like their big boss unit, and it's just a funeral procession. I love the Cloud Chan idea, but I have no clue what we do with it. I don't know. That is a good question. Probably just evolve into chaos. Multiplayer games. That's true. Pop Tendo podcast. Like your 3D World playthrough with flops. Monopoly. I have the Nintendo Switch version of Monopoly. Reaction stuff. Ruin the friendship we have. I bought Uno on the Switch. Specifically because someone in stream said we should do an Uno stream. And I literally have not played it. Because we haven't done an Uno stream. Like the direct, if it ever happens. It's true. Uno does go hard. Popped in to say hi, but can't stay. Have a good stream. Thanks, Ash. I appreciate that. Hope to see you soon. Lapras, will you please be a purple Lapras? A blue Reniclus would be cool. I wouldn't dog on that. Who's gonna run the Pop Tendo podcast? Gage flops. It'd probably be Gage. I think the Pop channel could be where the discussion videos go. That is true. Shoot. 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 Yo. Out here juking everybody. Looking like I'm insert good football player here. Player of your choice. Flops is way better with audio than I am. That's because Flops has a $600 audio interface. Do you want that responsibility? I know how much work it could be. Everyone can contribute their strengths to the channel. This is true. Can do anything within my power to help y'all. Help, since I'm the one who introduced y'all. This is true. It's all Monkey's fault. Like the rings from planet Earth. Monkeys are walking billboard to advertise us. I mean, they do a pretty dang good job, I'm not gonna lie. Monkey's the key to our friendship. They definitely know how to bring people together. If I ever had like any sort of event that I needed organized, I'd be like, hey Monkey, would you like some money? Cause I have an opportunity for you. Monkey, I get it. Being Captain Planet, the cartoon. The monkey to friendship. Oh. I'm the monkey to wasting 3 hours of everyone's time looking for a purple dinosaur. Monkey gives me that type of joke every other stream. Let's credit Monkey for ingraining that into my one brain cell. They're the monkey to your one brain cell. I'll be at the last second again. Oh, it'll be at the last second. I mean, that last minute of the last sandwich of the night, that's game time. That's when the real fun begins. You have to go through the 3 hours to get to that last minute. That's just how it goes. Also, it's nighttime again, which is like prime Lapras spotting time. I'm somehow gonna speak into existence, I bet. I'm somehow gonna speak it into existence, I bet. I sure hope so. Just whenever you're ready, Monkey, you fire it off. Those guys are always so far underwater, it's hard to tell if they're shiny or not. Something tells me your method is flawed. I mean, what could go wrong? I've only ever had 2 hunts go longer than a day on stream, so... One of them we haven't finished yet. We just kind of did it for funsies. But Iron Jugulus, which is affectionately known as Queen Bee. Only a day, huh? That must be nice. The Zangoose hunt is still ongoing, and then Iron Jugulus took 3 streams, I think. So... And then Toes and Right AirPod for sale. We weren't even hunting. Those were just random encounters. Luck might have finally run dry. We're not to the last minute yet, so... You guys know what'll be weird? What's that, Monkey? But... It's makeup luck for the 80,000 soft resets for Totodile. Like, don't get it twisted. I've put my time in. If somehow at the last minute Shiny Lapras appears, that would be pretty crazy. It's one of those. If I had a nickel for every time, I'd have 2 nickels, but it's weird it happened twice, right? That wouldn't be weird at this point. Phineas and Ferb mentioned. Yeah. My only Safari Zone shiny I've ever encountered ran away from me after 1 Pokeball. RIP. I want to do Safari Week so bad, but I probably won't have a capture card in time. You know what would actually be cheaper? The Monkey God has given you permission to find a shiny. We were just waiting for Monkey to say it was okay. What might be a better like way for me to do it to capture Game Boy Advance video would be to get like a RetroTink 2X Pro, and then I have the disc for a the Game Boy player. I just don't have the base of it. So if I get the base, which is significantly cheaper than the disc is like $120 because everyone lost the disc and they only have the base. But once I get the base, then I can plug it into the RetroTink, and then I can capture Game Boy Advance footage that way. Microsoft PowerPoint referenced Xenoblade on Twitter. Really? That's weird. As the monkey god, I give you permission to find one. I'll say it. I saw like 3 or 4 Lapras spawn in at the same time. I was like, there is no way it's happening right now. It wasn't happening right now. That's okay. Dr. Pepper also referenced Xenoblade a while ago. You know what was really a fever dream? When Arby's did the King of the Hill theme song out of like cardboard cutouts from Arby's boxes. Pepperidge Farm remembers. That's from like 4 years ago. But I love King of the Hill. I think KFC interacting with Sonic the Hedgehog was funny. I'm bummed that the totally real KFC gaming bucket console never came out. Like, even just like a one-off that like played shitty emulator games. I thought it would have been funny. Need to send Tilted the Big Pop energy for the shiny. One can only hope. It only plays the KFC dating sim. Worth. It's got the chicken warmer built into the console. Even bringing the magician's hats for the shiny Lapras. We're gonna pull it out of the hat. Also, it's weird that Beartick have started spawning on this like little iceberg thing when they didn't for like the first 2 hours we were here. Your brain ever, like, trick you? That one that's, like, furthest away, you can't see it anymore, but it was, like, swimming away. As soon as I turned around, I thought I caught just, like, a glimmer of purple. I was like, it's here! It was not here. Lapras, please! Kudasai! I send you the... You sent me the KFC Sonic thing? Okay, I'll have to take a look at it. I'm summoned down a shiny Lapras for this awesome man we call Tilted. I only hope. Tilted's awesome. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm not terrible to be around, I suppose. Of course, Tilted's awesome. The entire pop game is awesome. Monkey's too wholesome. Yeah, they, definitely... I know their average internet consumption at least 2 days a week. And it is far too great for them to be as wholesome as they are. The bad noodles have not rubbed off on Monkey, who is the resident good noodle. All I see is blue, when all I want to see is purple. How do you stay wholesome and watch Peter? That's an excellent question. That's why I brought this group in the WPH group together. My wholesomeness. Whew. Bless me. Retail turned me evil. Honestly surprised Monkey sticks around for my streams. Dark sense of humor from years of healthcare. It's hard to hide online with normal people. Yeah. I worked in food service for a while. And then I worked in a call center. I feel like you really just see the absolute... There's two things that make people turn into the worst version of themselves. That's their pizza being late and their cable TV not working. Like, all bets are off. The gloves are off. When you get that call, it's no holds barred. Oh, last minute. Last minute. It's game time. Turn into a monster when my Wi-Fi's off. Get out of here, Lapras! You're not purple. Get out of here. Lapras. Lapras! We go over here. And then we go over here. And then we look back. It's blue. Get out of here, blue Lapras. Dodge the blue. Only find the purple. Boo. Service jobs really change you into a new monster. Alright. Well, we got 15 minutes left. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what any reasonable person would do. And that's we're gonna save. And then we're gonna make a new batch. And then, if we don't find it in the next 10 minutes or so, then we are just gonna reset the game. And then it's like we never used the sandwich ingredients in the first place. That's what the kids call a big brain pro gamer move. Go for an extra 15 minutes. I can wait. Two, three, four, five, six. Go overtime, Tilted. We can do the 30 minutes. The outro's gotta be lickety split though. Don't let me run on. Cause ooh, I do tend to get all sentimental and long-winded in the outro. What can I say? I'm a professional at Midwest goodbyes. Put the bread on top? Nah. Just end the stream right before you catch the shiny. It's sad when we have to wait a week for the next stream. That's true. A Midwest goodbye. Have you never heard of that, Peter? You're a West Coast guy, so no. Okay. So, here's the tried and true, like, stock Midwestern goodbye. I only know Irish goodbye. I think they're similar. I might be wrong. I don't quite know what an Irish goodbye is. So Midwest goodbye is you say, alright, it's time for me to leave. And then you continue. You, like, put your shoes and your coat on, and then you continue to talk in the doorway for the next hour to 2 hours. So. Oh, Irish goodbye would be the opposite then? Oh, that's like just when you leave unannounced, right? My family always does this. One of my first, like, foundational memories is my godparents came over for, like, a dinner or whatever when I was very young. That was also a pro gamer move, dodging that not shiny Lapras. And I remember them Midwest goodbying on our front porch as it was just dumping rain on them. They stood out in the pouring rain for like 45 minutes. You're part Irish? I'm also part Irish. Because they're built different. Every white guy's part Irish. No. I haven't done like an ancestry test or anything like that. But if family word of mouth is to be believed, I am German, Irish, and Norwegian. It means I too am Irish. I gotta go fast. I gotta go fast. Surprisingly Native American. Very cool. Have the luck of the Irish with me. It is almost St. Patrick's Day. Which, like, is, if you actually look into it, not a great holiday to be celebrating. But I think it's morphed into less of a religious thing and more of a let's get hammered and indulge in stereotypes kind of day. Which also morally questionable. But hey, you get the Shamrock Shake, and that's really all that matters. Was it Gage that was, like, talking about the Shamrock Shake last week? So much food turning green that day. We leprechauns, bless you. Love Shamrock Shakes. I got a notification from the McDonald's app that they're back. Me and Shelby split a mint chocolate shake from Arby's earlier this week. That thing went pretty hard. Green beer. Green pizza. Drink a Chicago handshake. Because Chicago is like, they have like a weird Irish heritage thing that I don't understand where it comes from. That sounds dirty. A Chicago handshake is a shot of Malort, which if you don't know what Malort is, like that's a whole nother beast. Followed by a tall boy of Chicago old style beer. For St. Paddy's Day, I know the one game I play called My Singing Monsters has an event where one of the islands is decorated up and there's a few exclusive monsters you can add. Very cool. St. Patrick's Day is when the Toronto Maple Leafs do their, like, 4th jersey of the year, because they used to be called the St. Pats. And so they wear green and have a special goal on that day. Or, like, close to St. Patrick's Day, because they don't always have a home game on that day. Found out that you can install Battle Cats on PC. So I can actually stream it. Even though it's kind of like an idle game, isn't it? I'm seeing a significantly less amount of Lapras hanging around. Oh, I say that and they all spawn in. None of you are purple, though. I'm still low-key a little scared to stream a game from my computer while I'm streaming at the same time. I know it's just like leftover anxiety from my crappy laptop. Because my system is significantly better than it used to be. But I still get nervous. I don't want to like have stream crash on me for whatever reason. Call it a test stream. That's true. Battle Cats has to be pretty low intensity. So maybe I test stream with like an insanely like resource heavy game. Do like Ghostwire Tokyo or something stupid. And then be like, okay, we could for sure stream Battle Cats. Warhammer 40k Darktide. Or Flops has been begging me to get Helldivers 2. We can do a joint stream, do Helldivers 2. Battle Cats can get intense at times, surprisingly. I sent you the Battle Cats. Yeah, what launcher is it on? Is it on Steam? Or like, I know Epic Game Store has a lot of mobile apps. Ooh. It's just Google Play. Don't know how it works. Interesting. I wonder if it's on the Microsoft Store. You just have to download it from what I remember. Okay. I'll have to take a look. Let Battle Cats take up precious storage space on my SSD. I'm just kidding. I got plenty. And storage is cheap nowadays, so if I need more, I could just grab some. Unless it's for an Xbox Series X. That stuff is dummy expensive for no reason. Which sucks, because my Series X is constantly running out of space because of Game Pass. I'm constantly having to like cycle through Game Pass games. Don't see it on the Microsoft Store. Boo! And or hiss. Nothing in the secret code. Oop. If you're not shiny, I don't want to touch you, Lapras. Sorry, that's just the way it is. I feel like going fast, like the speed boost on Miraidon's actually detrimental to shiny hunting. I don't know if this has been proven anywhere or not, but I feel like you go too fast for like Pokemon to spawn in like the lesser populated areas. So I feel like if you go with the standard speed, you actually wind up getting more encounters. Because like in this middle area, stuff spawns in a lot better. I don't know if there's been like a test done on that or not. Like going faster is worse. You can lag fly over them to slow down. Interesting. Someone smarter than me should run that test. Go all Mythbusters on it. Mythbusters is a sick, nasty show, by the way. Love Mythbusters. You don't have the flying ability yet? I do. Or is there like a different flying ability? Like flying? Oh. Do you get that at the end of the DLC or something? Oh, what you did with the girl with the... I see. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think that would be considered a spoiler, technically. It's just a game feature. It's not like a story point. Everything's a spoiler to you? Okay. Spoiler warning for the end of the game, Gage. You catch Pokemon there. No way. Just thought I'd give you a heads up. So young, Gage. Wait till life spoils you into the ground. Oh. Yeah. Wait till, the random cashier at Arby's. I don't know why I'm bringing up Arby's so much today. Like, I just have a lot of things that happen to involve Arby's. But just wait till the day the random Arby's cashier tells you the end of the last Star Wars movie, when you specifically and explicitly told them you have not seen it yet. Maybe you want Arby's? I just had Arby's like 2 days ago. The end of the game, you can get a level 100 Pokemon. Yo. You don't like Star Wars? Okay, Lord of the Rings then. I don't know. Insert movie here. Super Mario 2. Is it a spoiler that Chris Pratt's not going to be in the second one? No. He's too busy being the Pringles man and Garfield. Insert movie that Gage enjoys. Speaking of movie Gage enjoys, there's the bloodlust that Sonic fans have for that one girl to die in the third Sonic movie is wild. Spider-Man. Sonic fans are wild. One girl. Yeah, like from Shadow's origin story. I haven't really played Sonic or taken in any Sonic media. My most intimate reaction, or my most intimate encounter with Sonic in the past decade has been, I accidentally bought a Sonic branded motherboard when I built my computer. But yeah, apparently there's someone who gets just blown away, and they're like, it needs to be in the movie. Yo, That guy up there looks like he's having a bad time. Yeah, all I know is that there's some girl on a space station who does that motherboard go fast. I mean, I haven't had a stream crash on me yet. Her name might be Maria. I just know that there's a girl on a spaceship who's friends with Shadow who eventually has a real bad day. And apparently, people are super excited for her to have a real bad day in the movie. Is it just me, or are the Lapras starting to look more blue? It's like they're taunting me. They're like, we're gonna look so blue right now. I remember seeing fan art of her, and someone drew her to look like Sonic with blonde hair. No, that's Sonichu. That's not Sonic with blonde hair. Lapras are taunting you at this point. Oh my god. The little shiny like gifts that I put in the corner during stream, like in my broadcast software, get me at least once a stream where I glance over and I'm like, oh my god, there it is, but it's just the one that I put on screen. Yo, they're coming after me. They're trying to deter me from finding... Oh! Milcery got me. They're trying to... They're surrounding me. They're like, you will never find the purple one. They're kind of creepy when they come at you like that. When they surround you, they're like, no. Like, tell me that one's not more blue than that one. I'm getting out of here. That pop mentality. It's the game's weird mentality, or weird lighting. That makes sense. Drifting. By the power of Monkey and Starlight, a shiny shall appear. Ah! Right on drift. Fast and Furious, Unova Drift. Too fast to Miraidon. Sometimes the spawning has that like weeping angel mentality where you look at a place, you look away, you look back, and there's like 2 Lapras just staring at you. And it's what the kids call spooky. Hello? Hello? When's poutine? I don't know. I have to ask Shelby when she wants it for dinner. I'm gonna assume sometime next week. And then it'll probably take me a couple of days to cut together. And not a couple days, like a day or... And then I'll release it. So... I'm gonna shoot for... next weekend. I think you'll enjoy all the poutine you try. I'm hoping the series can eventually just be called It Does Poutine, because I have no bad ones. Because I will be sad if I have bad ones. You know? I'm excited for the pizza one. I'm excited for the dessert one. The breakfast one was delicious. All right. Does it poutine country gravy? Wait. That's what it is? What do you mean? Breakfast poutine, I did like a sausage gravy with bacon and French fries, obviously. I put an egg over it. It was very good. Are you kidding me? Alright. So... I do not see anything. I do not see a purple Lapras. Stop making me hungry. What can I say? I'm a foodie at heart. Recently I've been watching the Mythical Kitchen like last meal videos. They're wild. Lapras spawn, Lapras spawn. We're officially in stream ends when we catch Shiny Lapras. I sleep to Gordon Ramsay. That's solid. Yo, the Lapras disappeared. I hope that one wasn't purple. It was like, nah, I'd rather drown. There he goes again. Just see ya. Start chanting for the Lapras. Lapras, Lapras, Lapras. It's like, have you guys seen the movie Rudy? Purple. Purple. I used to wrestle with a guy who his wrestling name was Purple. And so I have been in at events where people do chant Purple. Purple Lapras, Purple Lapras. Purple. You know how it be. Purple. Shoot. Fetching winning winner. We're officially in a blizzard as well. Rough going. Alright, folks. It is 9:15. Alright, I gotta go. My